Episode 56, SS, April 4th, 2024. RAWSEP Talk Show Part 3. Think of the Realtors, with Rhonda herself. Residents Against Wood Smoke Emission Particulates, RAWSEP, April 4th, 2024. Talk Show Part 3. Think of the Realtors. The announcer or anchor, hereafter known as C. Rhonda the Realtor, hereafter known as R. Tidy Tilda, near neighbor of a former indoor wood-burning farmhouse, hereafter known as T. Mrs. T. Farmhouse for sale, hereafter known as F. C. Hello audience. Today the topic is Think of the Realtors, a concept meant to knock your socks off with its relevance and timeliness. Are you ready to grasp the concept? Audience, Wowza. C. Introducing our second of our three constituencies. One person concerned with saving our planet from catastrophic climate change, and one person blocking saving our planet from catastrophic climate change. C. First, a realtor trying to sell a foreclosed farmhouse, foreclosed because the owner held out for 11 years on updating his outdoor wood boiler so it would not sicken his near neighbors. A realtor named Rhonda, not Ronald McDonald, who goes out there and messes up the environment by promoting indoor residential wood burning and simply, with a few phone calls, promotes or enforces on the minds of constituents the false idea and big lie of carbon neutrality of wood burning. We have a little dispute among our RAWSEP anchors about whether we should have Rhonda the Realtor on this talk show at all, but we are giving it one try in order to reach out to that beleaguered group, Realtors, a prime voting demographic in this election year. We are not, I repeat not, hiring her as a future anchor of Residents Against Wood Smoke Emission Particulates, the talk show. This is a cozy stage. Mind if I light a fire? I love a roaring fire in a wastebasket. There is no other way to dispose of paper scraps. C. Rhonda, you are not an anchor and will never be an anchor here. I've made a few phone calls. I don't think your job is secure. C. So you are the realtor chosen to resell this farmhouse that has been foreclosed on because the owner refused, for 11 years, to swap his polluting outdoor wood boiler for a slightly less polluting outdoor wood boiler, even with financial incentives from the state? How does that make you feel? A little hemmed in. I don't know how to market this property now. The state has removed all wood-burning appliances from the farmhouse, since the property is no longer in the hands of the previous owner. A heat pump that works down to 40 degrees below zero is now installed in the farmhouse. The heat pump works, but you can't light a fire in it. C. How long can you go without lighting a fire, Rhonda? Have you sought help for your addiction? It's not me. I cater to the luxury crowd, who want to be left alone with their wood smoke. When neighbors get an idea of how much wood smoke my luxury clients emit, the neighborhood clears out real fast. I call it Greta Garbo syndrome. I want to be alone, and you get to be alone. It's like being in the midst of the wilderness, but having your servant quarters only 10 feet away. I rent the surrounding empty buildings of my clients to their servants, who can take it for a few months at a time, and then we have to break in new servants. That's the only downside. C. You say you are fearful of using the politically incorrect word cozy to describe an indoor residential wood stove or indoor or outdoor wood fireplace. Is that actually true? I am hounded and branded as a liar when I say that indoor residential wood burning is cozy. Yes. God forbid that I say that sitting next to an indoor residential wood burner is toasty. C. So you've heard of toasted skin syndrome, Erythema Ab Igne, EAI, which can lead to symptoms like skin discoloration, itching, and burning. EAI results from chronic exposure to low-level heat. The chronic heat exposure causes damage to the skin resulting in a red, acute form, or brown, chronic form, lacy net-like patterned rash, said a doctor in a September 1, 2023 article from Akron, Ohio Children's Hospital. Historically, EAI was caused by crowding around household heating devices such as wood-burning stoves. The doctor says, as if wood burning is a thing of the past. Wood burning is the future. It has to be. It pays my rent. C. You're a realtor and you don't own? I don't want to be tied down next to who knows who, some nut who uses solar energy panels. Sooner or later they will realize that my wood burning next to them cuts down the efficiency of their solar panels by 50%. Another PR nightmare. I prefer to pollute. Pollute. C. It's almost like you're homeless, Rhonda. The homeless are free. Dumpster fires every day if they like. Outrun your trouble is my motto. C. Rhonda, this has been illuminating, almost as incandescent as an incandescent light bulb. I almost forgot about our other panelist, Tidy Tilda, near neighbor of the wood burner, whose wood burning smoke entered her yard and infiltrated her home and sickened her. Tilda, do you have anything to say in response? T. Rhonda, you refuse to back off. I will continue to download data from my hyperlocalized Purple Air PM 2.5 monitor to see if the new owners of this foreclosed farmhouse sneak in a wood burning appliance and start polluting the neighborhood again. Wood burning emits 90% PM 2.5, particulate matter of 2.5 micrometer size, the perfect size to infiltrate the human lung, setting off a cascade of human health problems and early deaths. Wood burning emits 2.8 times the CO2 and PM 2.5 as the fossil fuel coal burning. Wood burning emits 450 times the PM 2.5 as the fossil fuel natural gas burning. RAWSE Presidents is writing a grant to hand out Purple Air PM 2.5 monitors to any near neighbor of an indoor residential wood burner whose wood smoke enters the yard of the near neighbor and sickens them. I plant trees too, 2 cherry trees last year. I love cherry pies, but it takes decades or centuries for a tree to mature to the size of the tree that it replaces, that tree that was cut down for burning. A tree is better left to grow and absorb more CO2, or if the tree must be cut down, the wood can be used to make furniture or build houses. The wood from a fallen tree can be composted to make usable soil which is inflammable. According to the Arbor Day Foundation, in 1 year, a mature tree will absorb more than 48 pounds of carbon dioxide from the atmosphere and release oxygen in exchange. But a mature tree is not a particulate matter absorber. That stuff goes directly into your lungs, and the harder you exercise outdoors in the presence of PM 2.5, the faster and deeper the PM 2.5 enters your lungs. There should be local ordinances, state laws, or federal laws outlining a complaint-based system to end indoor residential wood burning, one indoor residential wood burner at a time if necessary, if PM 2.5 wood smoke emissions enter the yard of a near neighbor of an indoor wood burner and sicken the near neighbor. C. Let's close with our usual spiel. Wood burning is 90% PM 2.5, particulate matter of 2.5 micrometer size, the perfect size to infiltrate the human lung, setting off a cascade of human health problems and early deaths. Have a great day, guys, and keep it clean. Next time, our next two constituents, representing, guess the constituency?